Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Westby. Ken Manning, Western Wisconsin Video Productions, as we get set for some non-conference wrestling tonight. Joining me, Scott Milsna, along with Wayne Keenan. And thanks for you guys being on board. And I know, Wayne, you're probably not hearing us, right?
Right.
Okay. I
can you hear me?
I can hear you fine.
I've got him good.
Yep.
So I don't have either one of you two, so.
Well, you didn't want to listen to us anyway. So
that's fine.
That was like, right? That was we'll work on that, okay? But right now, Scott, I'm going to have your help here. We've got Westby and Onalaska wrestling. Who do we start with?
I did not get names, Ken. I don't know if it wasn't announced or if I just missed it. I apologize.
Roger probably announced it. I know we're starting at 113 pounds, and if we take a look at the sheet, it's going to be for Onalaska Luther, the co-op team. It's either Chaz Burrows or Mason Hagan. We don't know which one it is. That's the problem.
Correct.
So we'll just fly with it and let everybody know that it's either Ryan Hawkins or Braden Calhoun. And again, two freshmen, and I don't know either one of them guys. So
no, I'm going to check with a fan here, Ken. I'll find out for us.
Okay, that sounds great.
If I move this just right, I get. There we go. Now I hear myself.
You can.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
So I'll leave it right there.
Okay, we won't touch it. Well, we're going to take a look here as right now the Norsemen out in front here, and the pinning combination. Got an arm bar and a wrist here, and looking to make another turn. That's getting tight. There's the fall. That pin time coming in 1:38, it looks like.
That's right, Ken. I got a word from one of the Onalaska parents. He said that was Chaz Burrows.
That was Chaz. Okay. So Westby picking up the win. We don't know which one of the Norsemen it was out there, but that's okay. It's a win for the Norsemen. It's 6-0 here now. And we're going to go to 120 pounds. And we'll listen in close there if we can.
Onalaska doesn't have anyone on the program there, Ken.
On the program, okay. Oh, there we are, yep. So a forfeit win at 120 pounds.
Joel Lucas.
Coming out now?
No,
he received the forfeit.
Oh, he's got the forfeit. Oh, this is Geyer, I think, coming out now then. Joe Lucas picking up the forfeit win at 120. So they're probably bumping everybody up a little bit, I would imagine.
Looks like 126 should be a forfeit as well, according to the program, Ken.
Oh, okay.
Just a question of who. Guessing we may have a weight discrepancy. Referee Mike Nicolotti called Rob Kerner over to the table to straighten something out, and I guess I'm not sure what else they'd be talking about,
right,
unless the gentleman that they sent up isn't eligible for 126.
Which would be, that looks like Geyer, which would be really weird because that means he would have to weigh at 113, and I don't think he's that small when things get right down to it. Well, thanks to a number of our sponsors, you're going to see those in between the dual meet action here on the tape delayed side of things. And if I can bring up my list, we can even talk about them a little bit as we go.
Looking down, I mean, that's probably the biggest number that Onalaska's had in the last few years as far as wrestlers. Looks to be a good number down there.
A good sign, especially for early in the year. You know, a lot of times teams struggle to get kids out right away, so it's encouraging.
And as far as Tuesday night went, you know, as we were in Brookwood, I mean, North Crawford had a larger number than usual, so, you know, numbers have increased maybe a little bit, but
Well, that's probably what you were talking about.
And my guess is, Ken, that whoever the gentleman is that Westby sent up was probably weighed in at 113, but he would need to be 113.1 to be eligible to take that forfeit at 126. So
Correct. Yep.
if he was 113.0 or less, he's not eligible. You can move up one weight class over what your weighed-in weight qualifies you for.
Right. Well, we might have lost our feed again, so we're going to go tape delayed, and let's turn the mic over. Scott, you want to take this one?
And again, Ken, I apologize. I don't think we got any announcements here on
This looks like Clum.
Who our wrestlers are.
Uh-huh.
We've got a 2-point takedown. I agree, Wayne. That probably is Clum. I'm guessing at this point, but and I did hear Noah, so that's we're going to go with Clum.
I'm going to slide out and take a picture of something. I'll be right back.
Mr. Clum got a takedown almost off the whistle, and then had a locked hands technical violation, which made that score 2-1. That's where we sit at 125 left to go in the first period. Clum was riding in control, but the Onalaska wrestler with the reversal now and a couple of near fall points should make that a 5-2 score in favor of Onalaska. 1:08 left first period. Onalaska wrestler riding in control at this point. And it's, of course, as I say that, Clum pops out facing the Onalaska wrestler. Does not have the escape yet. Very close to it. If they get to their feet, I think we'll see it. Clum got a front headlock trying to work there. Trying to get 1 point escape at the minimum. Looking like he's going after a 2-point reversal here. Got a cradle, a side cradle that he's turning. Should have, yes, we do have the 2-point reversal now. No near fall as of yet. Clum still riding aggressively up high on the shoulder. Got a right side half Nelson. The Onalaska wrestler very active down there. It's making it difficult for Clum to do what he wants to do, and Mike Nicolati showing us another 1-point technical violation. Clum again with a locked hands penalty. Going to make that score 6-4 in favor of Onalaska.
Sometimes when a wrestler, like the Onalaska wrestler, doing a good job of, moving on the bottom, trying to get some stuff, and then all of a sudden you force a mistake, and that's what happened with Clum.
Exactly. I think that's just moving just a half a tick quicker than Clum was able to keep up with him, and forces that mistake. And after one period, we have a 6-4 score in favor of Onalaska. Onalaska had choice at the beginning of this period. They did defer that choice. Mr. Clum from Westby is choosing the down position. We will start the second period at 6-4 in favor of the Onalaska gentlemen. Off the whistle, Clum trying with a little stand up there, not able to follow through with it. Still staying active on the bottom, now able to get out face to face. 1 point escape, should be a 6-5 score. Still the Onalaska gentleman leading. Noah Clum from Westby. Off the mat we go, 1:37 left first period. We did get a stalling warning out of that. Clum going off the mat. You need to make an effort to stay on the mat and wrestle aggressively, and referee felt he was not doing that. So do get one warning before we have any points. But still neutral, and as I say that, the Onalaska gentleman coming around for a 2-point takedown. Going to make it 8-5 in favor of Onalaska. 1:15 left, second period. Clum, I remember seeing him before, Ken. He's active. He never stops.
Yes, he is.
He's got to be frustrating for his opponents. And as I say that, he comes through with the reversal of his own. And looking for some near fall points here. The Onalaska wrestler still with the legs in, but Klum is in control behind the shoulders there. And Onalaska is still leading 8-7. Ken just found out this is Carter Beeler from Onalaska,
Okay.
the freshman. And as we say that, Beeler with the pin, going to be 3:27 in favor of Carter Beeler of Onalaska.
All right. That'll put the match score at 12-6 here. We're gonna get in.
I'll get in. Big fat guy.
Oh shoot. All right. Well, Wayne went down and found some weigh-in sheets, it looks like, so that'll help us a lot.
That way you have facts.
Yes. We need that. We need facts.
You don't need that one. This one. Okay.
Forfeit win for Westby there.
And Scott, you are exactly right with what you were expecting, because Geyer weighed in at 112.1.
He did.
Yep.
Wow. I would not have guessed that.
And then, yeah, because he weighed in, his last weigh-in was 113.6, so he's naturally lost a lot of weight, more than the
than what he can lose.
Right.
Yep.
But you can't penalize a kid for that.
Right. Oh, here we go, Scott. What do we got here?
Quick takedown, and again, looking for names, Ken. Roger, the head table has not been announcing them for us, so I apologize. We don't have names here. We understood that they were going to be
Right.
announced,
Roger was
so.
going to. He said he was going to do that too, but.
But is this 145? Westby has Jacob Anderson on the program. I don't know that that's who it is. Whoever it is, Ken, has a pin in 42 seconds.
He did a nice job.
The Westby choice at 52. That appears to be Vatlin. And I'm guessing this is Bryce Buckman from the what I'm hearing down below. So
Yes, I also heard Bryce.
Well, and of course, Vatlin, a excellent competitor here. We'll see how that all kind of filters out.
Vatlin, a very nice single, elevating that nicely to pick up that first takedown.
Go ahead, Wayne, take that one.
Okay, looking at Bryce Buckman, a senior for the Hilltoppers, and Garrett Vatlin, a senior for the Norse. As I said, Vatlin in with that first takedown, goes with a ride of that left side, wanting to kind of go bar series, not able to do anything with that. Come back with just a nice deep waist ride and rotates out of bounds. Nice little short sit by Bryce, trying to come up and out. Vatlin able to maintain ride control. Now breaks down on Bryce, looking to go armbar off of that bar series off that right side. Bryce able to come to his feet and having to stop that for that potentially dangerous. Vatlin now rides off that left side for that start, very quickly breaking down on Bryce. Kind of goes with that deep waist ride of the left arm, going bar series off the right side. Now jumps across, trying to work some type of turning maneuver. Bryce very eagerly trying to come up and out. Good pressure there by Vatlin. Now does a little bit of a suicide roll, not able to pick up any near fall on that roll. Vatlin keeping good motion side to side, working very aggressively from that top position.
And Buchanan not being probably as aggressive as he should be, and I suspect Glenn Eisensee is going to adjust that.
Haven't seen any words of encouragement yet. You do see that time to time, but Vatlin's riding a pretty good arm bar series off, either the right side or the left side, jumping across, keeping good motion. I think seeing some blood on the part of Vatlin.
Yes. Team score through 6 weight classes, 24-6 in favor of Westby.
Looking at the weigh-in sheets, it appears that Onalaska is full up to about 220. So, like I say, just giving up that one at heavyweight, and everything should have a full roster there throughout the season. Looking at Westby's roster, looking like everybody but a 285 there for Drew Hendrickson and Rob Kerner. Bryce Buchanan starts this period from the top position. Vatlin trying to work out that back door. Buchanan rides with that grapevine of that left leg, working crossface series off that left side, trying to work for some type of turn. Vatlin keeping that pressure on, working both legs and hands to try to neutralize that ride attempt by Buchanan. Ooh, there was a little bit of a wrench of that neck, but Garrett able to come out that back door, pick up that 2-point reversal to now go up by that 4-0 score. Vatlin again in on that deep waist ride, goes, look to go cross face off that right side. Now seeing that stalling warning that we had talked about earlier. Buchanan being encouraged to work off that bottom just a little more aggressively.
And not that Buchanan wasn't doing anything. He just needs to be more aggressive, working to get a base, to get an escape, to score
improve,
somehow.
Yeah, improve his position. Yep.
Exactly.
Vatlin again right back to that, goes one-on-one off that left side with a hook of that left ankle. Now in with a deep waist ride, breaking down on Buchanan once again. Wanting to go armbar series off that right side. Looks to keep pressure on that, runs that up, and just kind of extends that right arm and from that shoulder region, so we're seeing that potentially dangerous call again.
Vatlin working that arm bar, and it just arm slid up too high. He needs to keep it straight across the back. Slid up on the shoulders, back of his neck, making it potentially dangerous.
Vatlin continues to ride. Got that just extreme deep waist. Can't do a whole lot out of that. But like we said, Buchanan needs to maybe improve that position just a little better.
And at the same time, Wayne, Vatlin, one of those wrestlers that's just very aggressive, in-your-face style. He's not going to let you rest. He's not going to let up on you.
He keeps that pressure on, makes you work just that little extra, a little harder, wearing you down just all that, a little more. And Vatlin starts this from the bottom position in period number 3. Had a little bit of a stand-up. Buchanan able to maintain that ride for just a short second, and Vatlin able to come around for that reversal, now with a 6-0 lead, minute 30 to go here in period number 3. Vatlin's got to watch how he places that arm across the back. If that comes up towards the shoulder, runs any type of pressure on that, like I say, just keeping that move legal.
And that's something that oftentimes as an official I will tell kids when they put that bar in, keep it legal, straight across.
Anytime that arm or hand comes forward, you're seeing pressure against that joint, which is illegal.
Too easy to injure a shoulder, pop a shoulder out, and the last thing you want to see is an opponent, a coach, a referee, anyone is a kid going to the hospital instead of going home.
Vatlin using that little bit of a cheap tilt there, picking up a 3-point near fall, making that a 9-0 lead here, 45 seconds to go in this third period. Continuing to work that bar series off the right side, trying to rotate over. Buchanan just kind of basing out, not seeing a whole lot of motion out of that bottom. We did see that one stalling, but I think early in the year, I guess as an official, I don't know, I may tend to talk to you a little more versus because we are out of shape.
And it's equally as much Vatlin's responsibility to initiate action, to be scoring too. If that bar isn't working, he needs to go to something else. And,
Correct.
It's not all on either wrestler. Both guys need to make an attempt.
And as I talked there just a little bit ago, where he comes in with that hand, he brought it directly up to the shoulder, and Lynn catching that for that penalty point against Vatlin. Buchanan does a little bit of a kind of a short somersault roll. Vatlin kind of caught him midway there, but not able to pick up any near fall. 9-1 will be your score, that making it a 4-point win for the Norse.
See, we've got an assistant referee tonight, Wayne, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, I tried to catch the gentleman's name before I come back up, but was unable to do so. Nice to see a new face in the on the mat. You know, as we've talked so many times, Scott, the shortage of officials. You know, I think what COVID years we've lost, what, 40%, I think. A lot of guys just, you know, not wanting to continue to go on with what, you know, the possibilities that were out there.
Well, and let's face it, we're getting old, man.
Speak for yourself.
It's time for some new faces.
Well, what was the average age a couple, 3 years ago? It was like, you know, 55, 60, wasn't it?
It was 55 or 6, I believe, Ken. And yeah, that's kind of a scary thought in a way when you think about it. It's there's going to be a real shortage soon if we don't get some new faces.
Right.
The Norse giving up 2 forfeits here at 160 pounds and 170 pounds to make that score 28-18, still in favor of the Norse.
Ken, we may have to get the stripes back on you at this rate.
I don't think so. You see me moving around, right? Or not. You know, there's times when you do miss it, though. You know, that's the one thing I will say.
So at 182 pounds, I'm guessing that this is cast in Campton for the Norse, and could be one of any, well, 3 for the Toppers of Onalaska.
Well, I think we're back on again, guys. But
Well, that's a plus.
it's it only took 20 minutes. My goodness, that was crazy. I don't know what's going on. Technology. That'll do it.
My secret source tells me this is Brady Kuhn from Onalaska.
Brady Kuhn picking up another, or a 3-point near fall to now go up by that 5-0 score late in this first period.
Oh, you don't want to reach over. A 182, so Again, Compton only a freshman. This is Compton, right?
That's what.
Yeah,
That's our only option.
I thought so.
Because we know it's not Ty.
Right.
Kuhn, a junior for the Toppers, able to secure that takedown. Compton trying to fight that off. Brady working very tight up on that upper body region, working on that left shoulder, or excuse me, right shoulder of Compton, able to base out, but giving up another 3, so 10-0 our score as we wrestle here in period number 2.
You have to give Compton a lot of credit there, Wayne. That was it took some strength to work out of that, and he didn't give up. He got himself out of the predicament.
Brady having a barbed wire maneuver, kind of let it go, just went more of a, I don't know if I would call it a half, a loose half, but picking up that fall in 3 minutes and 6 seconds time of fall for Brady Kuhn of Onalaska.
And while we've got a second here, Ken, that we kind of addressed the officials thing. Anyone out there with any interest in officiating, get a hold of any of your local coaches, an official, former, current, whatever. There's definitely a need in all sports,
Right.
but
Yeah.
wrestling, I know for certain that, as I said, some of us are getting older and aren't going to be around doing this much longer.
Yeah, any one of us are more than willing to, take you on. As we see here tonight, a gentleman working as a shadow, just getting his feet wet. So Ty Nottestead, a senior for the Norse. Is this Aiden? I'm gonna guess this is Aiden, or is it William? Onalaska has tightened that team score, just trailing by a slim 4-point margin now here, wrestling at 195. Ty's got a very good reverse half in, picking up that fall in a minute's time here at 195.
Nottestead being so tall, definitely an advantage, but I'm sure also having an older brother who was a state champ beating on you for how many years helps a lot as well.
Just a handful. This could be an exciting young man here in Evan Berkland as a freshman. I tell you what, he keeps getting stronger and more experienced. Look out.
I'm going to guess that this is Carson Vanhauser from Onalaska, weighing in at 194.8, so only one qualifying for that weight class. Well, actually 2, but the other one's obviously going to go to 285 to pick up that forfeit.
Yeah, Berkland, for a freshman stepping in here at 220, definitely got his hands full, but you have to give him credit. He's had some time on the mat before. It's very obvious.
Nice little dump out of that.
Give Birkland a lot of credit there. You know, he was in a spot where it would have been easy to give up and surrender that takedown and some points. And as it turns out, he's got a takedown of his own and working a pinning combination here. Got that pin. Well done, Mr. Birkland. Pinned in 1 minute, 20 seconds.
Yeah, he's going to be a firecracker.
And only a freshman.
Yep.
So I'm guessing this will be Samuel Shams.
I think you're right, Wayne. I did hear Sam.
Oh, Sham's a very familiar wrestling name.
Yeah, definitely.
More out of the West Salem area, but you know what?
Yep, that's right.
Okay, so back at 106 pounds, Kylie Klum for the Norse, a freshman, and
This is going to be Mason Hagan.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. And looking at it, I was going to guess that it was going to be Mason. Kylie very quick on a takedown. Got a nice half in off that left side, looking to run that over. Grabs that right arm, runs over on Mason. Picking up near fall. Needs to work herself back a little bit, get the more chest to chest, more conventional ride, and the fall. 32nd time of fall, Kylie Klum for the Norse.
Well, pretty nice way to end this dual meet.
That Klum name, definitely not a new name in Westby wrestling. Seems like
Right.
there's been Klums on this team for
Forever and ever, right?
a long time.
I wrestled Klum way back when I was a junior in high school, so.
But that's only about 15 years ago,
Oh,
Ken.
right, yeah, hop, skip, and a jump, right? Well, it looks like they might be doing some, maybe match up some things.
Some exhibition matches,
Yeah.
I'm guessing, sure.
Right.
I gotta believe they're gonna let the new guy do some of them.
Yeah, you would think so. Well, we're not on the air right now, guys, so I think what we're going to do is I'm going to work on trying to get us back up and running. It popped out again on us for some reason. So we'll say thanks to everyone from the tape delayed side of things. Scott, the final team score once again.
46-30 in favor of Westby.
And picking up some of those wins for the Norsemen. Did you keep track of a lot of that? You usually do.
I did as best I could, Ken. I'm probably not going to get an aid tonight, but
An A for effort.
I can run through them if you'd like.
Yeah, let's do that real quick.
The 113-pound match, we never did find out who the Westby wrestler was. Apologize for that. We need to have a talk with Roger. But whoever he was, mystery wrestler from Westby, picked up a
Braden Calhoun would be my guess there, Scott.
pin, make it 6-0 in favor of Westby. 120 was a forfeit received by Joel Lucas of Westby, which made it 12-0. 126 was a double forfeit. 132, Noah Klum of Westby over, Carter Beeler of Onalaska over Noah Klum with a 327 pin, made it 12-6. 138, Westby received a forfeit. 145, it was Jacob Anderson of Westby with a 42-second pin. And again, I apologize, we did not get the name of the Onalaska wrestler. 152, Garrett Vatland, 9-1 victory over Bryce Buchanan of Onalaska. Made it 28-6. Onalaska received forfeits at 160 and 170, so brought that score up to 28-18, still in favor of Westby. At 182, it was Caston Compton versus Brady Kuhn of Onalaska, and Kuhn victorious in that match with a 306 pin. Made it 28-24. 195, Ty Nottestad with a 1-minute pin. At 220, Evan Berkland with a 120 pin over Carson Frankhauser of Onalaska. Made it 40-24. 285, Sam Shams of Onalaska took the forfeit. And at 106, Kylie Klum with a 30-second pin over Mason Hagen of Onalaska. Congratulations, Kylie. 30-second pin. Final varsity team score 46-30 in favor of Westby.
Well, we'll take a break here as the team's going to come across now and shake hands. Hope you've enjoyed watching this Western Wisconsin video production of Westby Norsemen Wrestling. We'll be back in a little bit with Westby and Sparta. Onalaska and Sparta will tangle here, and we will see if we get back up on the air. Maybe we'll do it, maybe not. But for sure, we'll have the tape-delayed version coming up with Westby and Sparta in a little while. For Scott Milsna and Wayne Keenan, I'm Ken Manning saying thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you right back here on the mats in Westby at the Field House in a little while.
Go on.